Just throwing a compressor on this because I saw it was clipping. Just kind of rein it in a bit. Oops. What do you got here? There we go. Awesome. Okay, awesome. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the pun, but I'm glad I said it right. That's all that matters. Awesome. All right. Well, I guess now that we're actually live and people are starting to come in, we'll start on the actual task at hand for the day, which is going to be working on a new Jreg song that's coming out soon. So you guys are getting a sneak peek before it even really exists. We recorded this a while back. Oops, I got the mic. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So we recorded this a while back. Made this beat together, but you know we were kind of looking back on it, didn't quite fit, didn't quite do exactly what we wanted to. So what we'll do today is we'll listen to this as is, kind of see what we think, and then we'll rework the beat. We're going to try to come up with something a little more high energy, a little bit more EDM, maybe a little less kind of boring hip hop, which is kind of fits under, not boring, but just sort of generic. And if you guys have any questions along the way, shoot them in the chat. I got it open on the right here, and we'll keep an eye on that. And yeah, we'll start with just a basic playthrough here.
Oh shit, it's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves, tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns, cause I'm the rap king, bitch, yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go.
I'm gonna leave.
Okay, fine. You know what? Here it comes. I'm a rapper. I rap.
And I can't stay.
All the rappers
What do they do?
try to match my skills. Every one of my rhymes is perfectly timed.
He absolutely killed this track. It's fantastic, but we'll get the beat going a little better in a sec.
I'm a rapper. I rap. You got it. Correct. Are you ready for the shit? Are you ready for the shit? For the beat to drop and me to get into it? Are you ready for the drop? Are you ready for the speed? Listen up, motherfuckers. You're about to move your feet. Let's go. Actually, I wasn't really feeling it there.
All right, awesome. So that's what we have as our starting point. So I'm just going to, I'm kind of just repositioning things in the project here. I kind of backed myself into a bit of a corner when we first started doing this at 180 BPM, but we'll have some fun with it. We'll add some energy, add some dubsteppy stuff, but you know, we're in it. We're in it here. We'll see what we can do. So what key are we on here? I think we did that in, oh, it's just C major. Okay, nice and easy. Awesome. So first of all, let's do the nice and fun step of deleting everything. That's always the first one that we got to do. And now we'll go back to this first pattern. Go through here. Okay, so that's kind of a cool melodic idea, but like I said, I want to kind of take it from scratch. So I'm going to go to a new pattern and just kind of start out of nowhere and see what we come up with. Serum is just such a fantastic synth that you're going to start to notice it's going to pop up a lot in everything that we're doing. It's just going to just keep coming out. Like I have some good sound banks that we've gathered here over a little while, and they're just so versatile that like it's fantastic. All right. Okay, sometimes not, but That's kind of cool. I like that. Just gonna free up a bit of space in the mixer here. Oh, thanks, churros. I like the first idea for sure, but we can definitely do better and get a little bit more energy in this track for sure. We'll keep some similar ideas, but we'll focus on bringing some more energy. Get a bit of slide in there maybe as well. There we go. Alright. Let's come up with a little counter melody now. That should be a good one right there. We can do some stuff with that. Let's work on that decay a bit. That's not gonna work. Sometimes you swing and you miss. Oh. I'm hitting the mic. Let's give this a try. That could be cool. Just kind of make that a little bit more subtle. Okay, so now we got our beginning melody kind of sounding a little bit better than it did before.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves, tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns, cause I'm the rap king, bitch, yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Alright, so for the sake of it, right here, we're gonna start a little dubsteppy beat, similar to what we had like at the very beginning of the stream here. We'll just scroll through. Maybe we'll start over here with some of these guys. No, I'm not liking those 808s. I'm not sure if those Windows Movie Maker samples are coming through or not, but you should be able to hear them. Let's see what we can do here. That should be a cool one.
Comes.
Alright.
Comes.
We'll get our second lower note here.
Comes. Get red. Comes.
Cool.
Comes.
Alright.
Comes.
delay is kind of messing with my rhythm here, but
Comes. Get comes. Comes.
for now I'm just gonna end up muting all of this stuff down here, but we'll come back to all of that a little later. Okay. There we go. All right, let's get some kicks in there. This clicky one could be good. We're getting some cool rhythm here. I think we should bring a hi-hat in or something to keep the rhythm moving. Let's check out some Big Z samples here. Oh, here we go. That's what we gotta get. We gotta get the 808s moving like that. Actually, we'll double this rhythmic pattern here. And then do some fun, like, pitched up, distorted stuff. That sounded terrible. Alright, let's just. There we go. That sounds like a pretty cool little pattern. Alright, let's bring in some wubs and growls and whatnot to do some dubsteppy stuff. What am I looking for here? Oh, here we go. And we want some, I believe it's FX. No, where were they? Synths, right? Bass growls, perfect. None of these are doing what I want them to. Maybe some stabs. Not quite, huh? Maybe these guys will. Oh, there we go. That's got what we want in there. We're gonna have to do some chopping and some editing, but we'll get it. We want that guy right there. Push that up a little bit. Set that to generic. Awesome. Now I just want to squish that a little bit, make it a little shorter. we'll just keep adding in some stuff, and then we'll start editing and bringing everything together in a sec. Ooh, yeah, that has... I think I've cut that one out already. The sample right here. I want to stretch that so it's a little shorter. We're kind of just treating the wubs and basses as rhythmic elements, essentially, just to kind of build on that groove. Oops. Yeah, I think it's better without that offbeat kick, but we could do that. Awesome. Let's bring this guy in here. We gotta put them in different positions because we're rhythm. Alright, let's see what that sounds like with a little bit of the vocals.
Ready? Are you get ready? Are you ready? It's about to come. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it to me.
Awesome. Okay. Now let's bring in some synths and then we'll start editing some stuff and making it sound all cohesive and whatnot. Now I got some good wubs here so we can check these guys out. That's a fun one, but that's not going to work too well here. Let's see what we can do. Maybe some of these fusion basses would be good. Maybe not. Alright, let's see here. That's the one right there. The sicko mode bass. Because there's nothing better than a little bit of derivative basses. Alright.
Comes. 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 Yeah, comes. 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 Get ready. Comes. Get ready. Comes. Get ready. Are you ready?
That's cool. Kind of liking the way that's sounding rhythmically. So let's start messing around with some editing, some sound design. See what we can come up with here. So we'll get all these guys here together. Here we got our 808s. We got our snare there. Here's our kick. And then hi-hat, which I don't think we actually used, so I'll get rid of that. We got our two wubs right there, which I'm gonna bust those guys together just because, you know, they're the same. Right, just freeing up some space here. If you guys have any questions about what exactly I'm doing, or any opinions on where to go, any sound selection choices, things like that, feel free to throw those up in the chat. I'm gonna keep keep rolling here.
Comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are. Prove it to me. Comes.
Awesome. So let's start with the drums here. 808 can just be mono. It'll help with the mix later down the line. One other thing that I like to do as well is just a brick wall at 10,000 hertz. Or technically 10 hertz, but I just find that it just gets rid of like some muddy stuff, basically. Makes mixing down the line a little bit easier. And then you can add Bigifier, which is a fantastic plugin by Jonas Aiden. The 808 driver preset is fantastic. I mean, you always will need to adjust it. And dial it back pretty significantly, but you know, it adds some good harmonics to it. And then we'll kind of break a few EQ rules here by just boosting some low end, just because we want that like warmth and thickness, but we'll bring it down so it's not clipping. And we'll throw a compressor on that later just to fix some stuff up, but we'll make the kick mono as well. And we'll do the same thing with brick walling at 10. The brick wall really, you're never going to hear the difference if I A-B them right now. Maybe a touch that you can actually hear, but what that's doing is just taking out a lot of information that otherwise, like, it's not actually relevant. It'll just muddy up the mix and cause more issues down the road. So for now, we're fine to just kind of let it go, but I do want to add a little bit of saturation through a compressor, specifically Decapitator. This guy's great. You can just kind of roll through the presets. And then essentially just dial back whatever one you like. So I'm really liking this one here. Awesome. And now I'm just going to do a bit of like old school basic style FL Studio sidechaining with the Peak controller. I still like doing this for certain things because I find it just gives you like a touch more nuanced control. You can really like mess with the tension knob, which will, like, you'll see here, like, it changes the whole shape of the wave. So you can really, it's kind of like using an LFO shaper or a sidechain link, but the only difference is that it gives you like just a touch more control. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to mimic all of this, but you know, it's how I learned. It's how I find sounds good. So once I get a good mix, I'll throw a fruity balance on here. I'm just getting rid of the old one that was there from before. Literally just a volume knob. Oh, not meaning to do that. And then I will link it to that controller. Here we go. To the Peak specifically, not the LFO. Because you can do some really cool automation stuff by linking it to the LFO. But that's kind of well beyond what we're doing for now. Just adjusting the curve. And now, ooh, what do we got happen there? We're having some difficulties. All right, there we go. Or maybe not. What's going on here? I think we're getting some conflicts for some reason. Just get rid of the other Peak controllers in the project. Okay, so let's just start that one over again. There we go. So now we got an awesome sidechain to the kick, and we can quickly bring in our wub bus. And we're just gonna route that to the sidechain track, and then the sicko mode bass, which I'll link that as well.
Get ready. Are you ready?
So I think I want it to be a little stronger because you really want the kick to like punch through on this one. So.
Cubs. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think.
Awesome. Snare, not much to do. Just kind of like we'll do some cleanup, make sure that there's no artifacts. What you can kind of do is if you look at the grid here, you can see that this lower end there's a lot of information there that we just really don't need. Like as we cut this out, you'll notice the sound doesn't actually really change that much, if at all. So what I like to do is I set this to one of the looser curves, and then just kind of like sweep it up. And then when you start to hear it, like there you can start to hear some frequencies coming out. You just dial it a touch back, and that'll clean it up. And then you can do a little notch up here too. Just take some, again, unnecessary frequencies out. Soften that curve a little too if you want. And here we're really clipping, so we're just going to bring that down. I think I'm going to bring everything down actually.
Proving some cups. Get ready.
All right, let's work on this bass line here. Here again, we just don't really need a lot of the information down here. I think I want this to be like a very mid-heavy with a touch of the lower bass as well. So we're mainly going to get the sound that we want out of this from compression. So we're going to bring in a decapitator. You can use OTT as well, which is a free one that's really good. And just kind of work our way through here. Oh, yeah, I like that. Get a little bit of like grit and aggression out of it. It's kind of all about like a little bits of subtlety in what we're doing. We'll use Bigifier as well. And these kinds of wubs always sound good with like some good reverb. Actually, we could do a cool trick with reverb on this one where let's go a little fancy with it just for fun. We'll use the peak controller again because what this actually lets you do if you drop it on an instrument or something is you can actually sidechain everything quite easily. So I'll bring this really low. Now that we have it within our own effects track here, I'll bring in a convulsion reverb. Copy the value for this just so we see what we got. It's 50%. So we're going to link it to a controller, look for our sicko mode bass peak controller, choose the peak, and then instead of 0.8, because we were at 80% before, we're going to hit it at 0.5, and I messed it up again. Let's do this one more time. Sicko mode bass, 0.5 dash enter. Awesome. Now, our one issue here is that we actually have way too much of it, so we want our wet knob to be a little lower. So I'm actually going to clear this out. Okay, that's more what we want. So we'll check what that value is. So 22. Yeah, that's more what we want. So now we're going to link that to the controller. And what this does is it makes it so the reverb will only play after the synth is played. So we can actually turn it up quite a bit now that it's lower. You see it kind of like creates that effect where the reverb only comes in once the sound is played. And that gives you more space so that we can really like punch the audio. So now we can actually turn the drive up a little more here.
Cups. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't.
Awesome. So we'll do the similar kind of treatment to this wub bass here. Just kind of zoom in on one of these guys here, just so we can focus on one at a time. Even though they're bust, we'll work on them together, but we'll give them a little bit of their own treatment. So we got our sidechain link, we got our low cut. Why don't we give it a little bit of saturation? Just for the fun of it, and just for the sake of trying out some more cool techniques while we're working out, we'll do the same reverb trick on this one. There we go. That looks pretty good. Ooh, I almost forgot actually. Just before we move on to that, let's go back to the sicko mode bass. I forgot to EQ the reverb. So right now the entire signal is getting processed by this convulsion reverb, but we don't want any of that low end that exists within there, or that mid low end, to have any sort of reverb, because that ends up just being muddy sound. Really, we just want it to be the high end, and the fruity convulsion is great because it actually has a built-in EQ to it, so I can just quickly drop in a couple points, bring it up, and now it's just much less muddy, which is great. It's subtle, but it's the kind of thing that a little bit later on, it does tend to make a big difference in the final mix. It's those little touches that, like, you know, when you put everything together, it ends up fixing a lot. Let's switch over to this guy here. Alright. See what we got here. 13. So we're going to link it to the controller. The WUB bass controller. 0.13. There. Awesome. So now we can see what we got here.
Comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are. Prove it to me.
Alright, now I think we can add like some stabs here.
Me. Prove that you're ready.
That's a perfect spot right there with the lyrics as well, to get a little, like maybe a horn stab or something to just kind of come in and punch through. Let's go for some real crank recording and see what we have. Anyone a fan of the single trumpet? That might not quite be the sound we're looking for. Okay, let's go through some of these. Tell you one thing, these are more powerful than I was expecting. So I am looking for something with a bit more tonality to it, as I'm going through all these sounds. That's the one right there. So we're gonna do some crazy stuff to this, so we'll see what this can sound like.
Prove that. Prove it to me. Prove it to me. Prove that you're.
Get both of these guys here.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not. Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not.
Awesome. So these guys will link together. And there's going to be a lot of familiar stuff here, right? So we're going to want to cut out all that low end. See, this frequency right here is like super powerful. And that's something that when you're soloing it and you cut it out like that, you can definitely hear it. But when you're actually playing it in context, you're not really going to hear that frequency. I think that's around 200, yeah. So we're just going to do a sharp cut like that, kind of bring it down. Alright, it's also pretty harsh. Now, what I like to do sometimes actually is use a de-esser on a synth. I know it's kind of weird. But like this synth shot really has an aggressive transient, so this lets me kind of shape that a little bit more how I want without using other tools that are at my disposal. So you can hear that part of the transient that's getting adjusted. So that just kind of reins the sound in a little bit, makes it a little bit more usable. Now I want to add some reverb. Again, we never really want any low end in our reverb. I mean, that's not entirely true. I guess sometimes you might want to use that if you're kind of purposefully going for a bit of a muddier sound, but that's better for me. Now, what I want to do is circumvent these, go before that, although I want that guy first, and I'll bring in a manipulator, which is an awesome plugin by Infected Mushroom, and I'm going to use a sequencer to do some weird stuff. So that's going to mess with the sound in a really cool and weird way. And then let's just kind of keep going, having fun. We can use a volcano. So to do just a quick before and after, we had this. Now we got this. Which kind of like, it just feels a bit more alive and will probably fit with this like dubstep-y thing that we're doing here.
You are. Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced.
Okay, that's awesome. But now, so I really want it to be a bit wider there, so I'm going to layer it with some other stabs. Maybe we'll go back to the synth tool shed here. Let's see what we got here. It's nice that we only have like these two notes to worry about, but maybe actually, you know what? Let's go in the opposite direction. Let's go for something a little more organic. Let's go for some strings. That could be cool, like a little string stab. Use session strings, and we want pizza. Yeah, that's awesome. But we're gonna do some serious processing on this.
You are. You are.
Let's see what we got here.
You are. Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced.
Okay, so we got our pattern here. Right, so again, I feel like a broken record, but pretty much anything that isn't actively a bass, when we start it up and we drop it in, we want to cut out that low end that we don't really need. We're going to bring in some high end, so I'm actually going to take a touch off the top right now, because we're going to be distorting the hell out of this to create a really, really sharp sound. So we're going to do that with a couple different things. First, we're going to use Decapitator and really push it, like... So that has like a lot more sharpness now, and then we'll add a bigifier as well. Let's go for power. Okay, and then the last one, we'll use some saturation from Saturn. Okay, now I think we need a touch of reverb. And now, even though we had all of these frequencies getting cut at the beginning, we've added a lot here. So if I put in another EQ, we'll actually probably see, yeah, a lot of what we've taken out is actually already back and pretty dominant. So all of this like mud around here, we really don't want. So we'll get rid of that. Awesome. So we just went from 2. So if we take a listen, we now have this.
Comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are. Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced.
Ooh, I actually really like the way that sounds. So we'll keep the element in.
Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go.
And we got to throw that in the sidechain bus as well.
Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go. Okay, fine. You know what?
Okay, so let's see what we got overall here.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourself.
I kind of want to just ditch that melody on the whole and just go for like a long respace. Kind of just like a extended build up, so to speak. Like one of these guys here.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourself.
We'll just go up for one note and then right back, and we'll put a little bit of polyphony on it.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns, cause I'm the rap king, bitch. I'll wear the crown.
Ooh, I'm really liking that. Like, it's simple, but it kind of works.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns, cause I'm the rap king, bitch. I'll wear the crown. Here it comes.
So here's where we're gonna start to bring in some, maybe like a little creepy melody loop thing. I know the Ramzoid pack has some really interesting rhythmic loops and percussion here. It's kind of weird. Let's try it.
Comes. Comes.
Pitch that to speed.
Comes. Get ready. Are you ready?
Oh, whoops. There you go. Something sounded a little off.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers.
Guess we gotta get Jreg in the Matrix for this one. Sounds like we're in some like high-tech world. Kind of a cool sound here. Just kind of a subtle element in the back. Keep things sounding a little more alive.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns, cause I'm the rap king, bitch. I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns, cause I'm the rap king.
I'm not liking it. It's kind of cool, but it just doesn't really work.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves.
Maybe we just need like a more simple loop. That's kind of cool. It'll need to be really sped up, but I think it could work.
Comes.
We'll give it pretty much the same treatment that discarded loop had. We'll just drop it in that track, wherever it went. I think it was here.
Comes. Get ready. Are you ready? Comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go. Okay, fine. You know what? Here it comes. I'm a rapper. All the rappers.
That sounded pretty cool. Keep going on this this idea here.
It's about
I think I want to add like some more like random sounds in the beginning too. If not just to add like to the satirical aspect of the rap, like kind of reference putting in all kinds of weird sounds and all kinds of things. We can go in a Cashmere pack actually and get some like nature sounds. That would be kind of weird but kind of cool. Yeah, we'll go elemental. Ooh, what are we feeling? We feeling earth, fire, water? I guess fire, right? Like we gotta say this track is fire. Oh yeah, there, the fire whoosh. That's what we needed, some whooshes. Some whooshes and swooshes.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it.
Alright, so now we need to kind of make this like build up a little bit more of an actual build. Get some yeah, we'll just get some like basic uplifters. This we don't have to really go too crazy or think too much about, which is nice. It's just sort of about dropping in some sounds, keeping everything moving. Alright. Here we'll use a downlifter and just swap it around.
Here it comes. Get ready.
This is gonna be way too loud, but
Are you ready? I don't think you are. Prove it to me. Prove that. Here it comes. Get
alright, so I'll show you guys a trade secret here. I really want the like impact of this to hit hard, and it's really not given that impact that I really wanted to. So I'm gonna use a trick that was taught to me by Freddie Mac, a really awesome EDM producer. You guys should definitely check out. But it's called a 5% drop, where basically what you do is you create an automation clip that'll last the duration of the track that you're working on. So in this case, we'll just do for this part. And the first bit of the song will drop the master volume by 5%. And that is ultimately a tiny, like super subtle, barely even audible change. But what that does is it makes the like sharp cut of a drop that little bit harsher. Or well, harsh is probably not the right word to use, but just a little bit more punchy. Let's go with punchy. Punchy sounds like the right thing to say, so it just kind of adds to it. So we can do that, and now we'll have a little bit more.
I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe.
That's awesome. And then the one other trick we'll do is we will take our bass that we have here and just kind of create a low pass sweep. So what I like to do is take a cut,
Ready. I don't think you are.
bring it up until I know where the where the bass starts to
Ready.
come out.
I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing
That's probably good right there. I'll copy that frequency value, bring it back all the way down, and then create an automation clip. And then I can automate up to that point right before the drop, bring it back down. And now what that does is we have a lot more tension right before it drops, basically.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go. Okay, fine. You know what? Here it comes. I'm a rapper. All the rappers.
Cool. So we're kind of getting a bit of a structure here. He really is. Yeah, Jreg's gonna be the next rap god. He's gonna take on Eminem next. You heard it here first. It's gonna be a hell of a rap battle. I'm looking forward to it. I think we can add to the epicness then if we're gonna go for the rap god kind of idea. I think we should add some like big orchestral hits. So we'll go like for some multi hits. Yeah, that's gonna sound awesome. So just to get it in our time, we'll do some slicing here. Oops.
It's about to go.
So I actually cut out a bit of that impact that I wanted, so there we go.
It's about to go down. Are you ready?
And I want like a timpani, yeah, one of these guys. There you go. The timpani flam and C sharp should be perfect.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause
And then we'll get some big tom, some tom families here. Yeah, low. We'll get one mid. Go, that's one right there. And then one high. That one will be the lowest one in the mix, but it'll work.
it's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes.
That's right.
Tremble in fear, all you
I feel like Hans Zimmer right now.
Tremble in fear, all you posers. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Tremble in fear, all... Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready.
I need some more like rolls and hits. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of creepy.
Tremble in fear. Down, here it comes. Get ready. Down, here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? Down, here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Alright, let's get all these orchestral drums linked to a channel. Not gonna do a ton with this, honestly. Just pull some stuff down. Sometimes it just sounds good. Sometimes you don't really need to do anything. This would be one of those cases.
Down, here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not.
All right, so let's listen from the beginning now that we got a bunch of weird sounds in there.
It's about to go down. Are you ready?
Are you?
Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced.
All right, I feel like we need to get some more light here. I'm noticing we're getting a bit dark. We're losing our sunlight. Here we go. This should give us a bit of purple glow. How does that look? Oh, we got some latency on the stream here, so it's gonna take a second to. There we go. It's a little brighter. Some purple studio lights, but it'll work. All right. So now I think we can maybe add some more,
Wear the crown.
like a higher pitched respace on top of this or something. Just kind of build on the energy there. Nothing better than an init preset. Those are the best ones. Awesome. So this one's going to give us a lot more tone, which is good. Because that first respace, like you feel more than anything. This one, we're going to make sure that you can hear it, so that when you put them together, you get a nice wide sound.
It's about to go down. Are you ready?
Are you?
Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you pose. It's about to go down. Are you ready?
Are you?
Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you pose.
That's what that sounds like here.
Wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe
I think I want to add that manipulator trick that we did earlier to that sicko mode bass. I think it's going to add something. Make it sound weird, but weird in a good way. Let's give this a try.
wear the crown. Here it comes. Me. Prove.
Not much, but there we go. Just kind of make it sound a little bit more alive.
Me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should. Me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go. Okay, fine. You know what? Here it comes. I'm a rapper. All the rappers.
We can bring those fire rolls in here as well.
Me. Prove.
It could be cool at the beginning.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm
Maybe not there, but over here.
Come, I'm a rapper. Come, I'm a rapper.
Bring up some empty channels, make some space here.
Come, I'm a rapper. All the rappers. It's about to go down. Are you ready?
Are you?
Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I know what? Here it comes. I'm a rapper.
I think I also want to add a higher pitch, kind of like a layered bass for that, the sicko bass in that second half. It's all about the introduction of elements in later parts that I think will keep a song moving, keep it feeling, I don't know, interesting as time goes on. Let's go back through our excellent packs here. That's actually probably a good one right there. I really want to push these as well. Like part of the digital distortion that comes in is actually like kind of nice in this case. Okay, maybe not that case, but it just adds like a grittiness to a sound, which is usually good for dubsteppy stuff like this.
Rapper. All the rappers.
We can pitch that guy up one.
I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper. All the rappers.
Awesome. So I think that kind of gives us the whole foundation to kind of have the track on. Build the rest off of this.
It's about to go down. Are you ready? Brace yourselves. Tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns. Cause I'm the rap king, bitch. Yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go. Okay, fine. You know what? Here it comes. I'm a rapper. I rap. All the rappers try to match my skills. Every one of my rhymes is skills. Every one of my rhymes is perfectly.
Here we want that rhythm to continue for that joke there too, actually.
One of my rhymes is perfectly timed.
Tick-tock, bitches.
Rappity rap.
Could even give him a little acapella section if we really wanted.
One of my
Give us a
rhymes
try.
is perfectly timed.
Tick-tock, bitches.
Rappity rap rap. Rappity rap rap. Rappity rap. I'm a rapper.
We'll just keep like a little.
My skills, every one of my rhymes is perfectly timed.
Tick-tock, bitches.
Rappity rap rap. Rappity rap rap. Rappity rap. I'm a rapper. I rap. You got it.
And there we'll bring our uplifters in and then go back to the first part that we had over here.
You got it. Rappity rap rap. Rappity rap. I'm a rapper.
Actually, we kind of want that to come in there, so maybe we just do one. Maybe we just do the one bar of that. And go back to our orchestral section here.
Rappity rap rap. Rappity rap. I'm a rapper. I rap. You got it. The beat to drop and me to get into it. Are you ready for the drop? Are you ready for the speed? Listen up, motherfuckers. You're about to move your feet. Let's go. Actually, I wasn't really feeling it there.
Awesome. So the last thing I definitely want to add to kind of play into Jreg's joke there is just like a kind of like a big build up that goes nowhere at the end, which is just brilliant. So we'll take like a generic. Yeah, that's in C sharp. We can use that one. That'll be good.
Are you ready for the shit? Are you ready for the shit? For the beat to drop and me to...
Let's pitch that into time.
Are you ready for the shit? Are you ready for the shit? For the beat to drop and me to get into it? Are you ready for the drop? Are you ready for the speed? Listen up, motherfuckers, you're about to move your feet, let's go! Actually,
Okay, so now we gotta make sure that the vocals can really cut through here. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna use the same sidechain technique as earlier. And I'm going to actually sidechain the vocals to everything that's in the sidechain pattern, which ultimately will be just about everything. Yeah, once we're done at least. Where are we here? Vocals, peak, beautiful. 8.
Are you ready for the shit? Are you ready for the shit? For the beat to drop and me to get into it? Are you...
This is just gonna make sure that the vocals do cut through the mix, and like, because really the vocals need to be the most powerful element. They need to have the most presence as the track goes on, and this kind of just gives us the opportunity to duck everything and really focus on the vocals.
Are you ready for the shit? Are you ready for the shit? For the beat to drop and me to get into it? Are you ready for the drop? Are you ready for the speed? Listen up, motherfuckers, you're about to move your feet, let's go!
So I'm actually going to throw that after the compressor, because the compressor is going to level it out. We heard a few peaks there really aggressively ducked things, but...
Are you ready for the shit? Are you ready for the shit? For the beat to drop and me to get into it? Are you ready for the drop? Are you ready for the speed? Listen up, motherfuckers, you're about to move your feet, let's go! Actually, I wasn't really feeling it there.
Alright, so let's take a listen from the beginning at what we made in the last hour and 10 minutes.
It's about to go down, are you ready? Brace yourselves, tremble in fear, all you posers and clowns, cause I'm the rap king, bitch, yeah, I'll wear the crown, here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it to me, prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go. Okay, fine, you know what? Here it comes. I'm a rapper. I rap. All the rappers try to match my skills. Every one of my rhymes is perfectly timed. Rappity rap, rap, rappity rap, rap, rappity rap. I'm a rapper. I rap. You got it. Are you ready for the shit? Are you ready for the shit? For the beat to drop and me to get into it? Are you ready for the drop? Are you ready for the speed? Listen up, motherfuckers, you're about to move your feet, let's go! Actually, I wasn't really feeling it there.
Awesome. And that kind of does it. That kind of gives us a little good base to work off of. Kind of lets us go back and forth here. But yeah, I think we got something cool. Some cool stuff in a little hour. We're going to kind of start to wind down a bit here for the live stream. If you guys have any other questions before we call it, feel free to throw that up in the chat. Anything else you guys want to hear? Anything you want changed from this? Stuff like that. In the meantime, I'm going to just kind of fix up the last little bits for the next 5 minutes or so, and then we'll call it a day, and see if we'll do some more live streams in the future for Patreon, so you guys can, kind of see the behind the scenes of what Jreg and I are working on, what's coming up, what he has in the pipeline. Yeah, pretty much it there.
Rap king, bitch, yeah, I'll wear the crown, here it comes. Get ready.
could definitely be louder.
Rap king, bitch, yeah, I'll wear the crown. Here it comes. Get ready. Are you ready? I don't think you are.
Yeah, you're nailing it.
Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should just go.
Yeah, I'm really liking the rhythm. Worked out pretty well. Loving the fire swoosh. That's clearly the most important element of this track, right? There's no track if there's no fire swoosh. Or whoosh. Sorry. It's clearly a whoosh, not a swoosh. Losing credibility.
Comes. Prove it to me. Prove that you're ready. I'm not convinced. Maybe I should rapper. I rap.
All right, well, that about does it for today's stream. Like I said, if you guys enjoyed this, we're gonna try to do this a little bit more often to kind of show you again what Jreg has in store, what he's planning on working on in the future. But for now, thanks to those of you who joined in and chimed in on the chat, and yeah.